Hi, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. The topic is Save Your Marriage Before She Walks, Beyond Counseling. So please like, subscribe, and share this video. It really helps our channel. We're up to almost 100,000 subscribers. So we'd love to have you join our TMF family. Now, I'm glad you're searching this. I'm glad you found us, because when I talk about beyond counseling, I'm really saying instead of. And the reason why is because, well, let me give you some history. I was a divorce mediator up until 2001. And at that time, a couple who came to me as clients broke down and said, we don't really want a divorce. We want our marriage to be saved. Can you help us? Now, at that time, the trend was, it's all about communication. And I thought, okay. And they thought, okay, Paul's a communication expert. Obviously, at my whiteboard, I was able to discern this from that and categorize and make things work for people in a divorce. And I saved them a lot of heartache because they didn't have to go through the court system. But when this couple asked me, I told them, I need a few months. I need to get into marriage, understand it better. Because I believed in divorce at the time. Now I don't. Not at all. 99%. So, what did I discover that was so revealing? Well, number one, it's kind of a negative, but it's true. I discovered that marriage counseling simply cannot work because it's based on Western psychological principles. It has nothing to do with marriage. You ask the question, why do people get married? And I asked tons of people when I was doing this preliminary search, and everyone pretty much said, well, I found the man or the woman who I fell in love with, pretty much universally. And I thought, no. I want to know, that's great, but why do you want to get married? What is it about marriage? You could always live together, you could write letters, whatever. It's simple. It was like an aha simple. Because you want to be happy. You got married to be happy. Now I'm going to ask you a question. How long has it been since you guys have been happy? A long time. So I broke it down. I said, well, what makes you happy? Easy. Love. Love universally makes every single human being happy. No one is unhappy because they feel love. Ever. But what do? How do you keep that love going? More importantly, what destroys that love? And I broke it down into 3 killers of marriage. I'll just give you the synopsis. It's not a big deal. Number 1 is overfamiliarity. I'm giving you number 1 because it's so prevalent. There's no one who gets a divorce who isn't overfamiliar. What does overfamiliarity translate into? Taking each other for granted. You know what they're going to say. You know how they feel. You know what's going on. Well, that's the number 1 killer. The number 2 killer is about communication. No one learns how to communicate in a marital venue, which is different from all other venues. And the third is having a business mentality towards your marriage. Well, I'll do this, but you have to do that. And you may not say it out loud, but it's how you're thinking. So now your wife is about to walk, you're thinking, and I'm telling you, you can turn this whole thing around. If you go to counseling, you'll screw the whole thing up further, faster, and you might as well start signing those divorce papers and find a mediator if you do, because it's a lot cheaper. But if you take the Course for Men that we have, and know this whole thing was not a pitch to get you to take the Course for Men, but when you're at this stage in the slide towards divorce, it's exactly what you need. You get to take a 3-day free trial, so we're not just taking your money. You'll see if it fits. But what we do, and I'm the one who gives all the classes, which we've had this up since 2009. We've said thousands. Step by step, we bring you back and then beyond where you were when you first met, and you felt that exaltation from having this experience of unconditional real love. It's still there, but it's totally buried. What we're going to do is we're going to remove all the crap that has buried everything so that the real you comes out, the dynamic of you changes, the dynamic of your marriage changes, and we're off to the races. And it works. Again, please like, subscribe, share. I'm Paul Friedman. God bless you and take care. Thank you.